Ah, this is horrible. Oh, good click. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those that are new here, my name is Kadeem. Story I haven't posted in a while. I've been away in Bristol for the weekend for my 21st, so I've just not really had much time to film. So for today's video, I'm going to be using all Drugstore products, and I'll be testing out the Revolution Pro foundation drops. So this is my first time trying this today, so it'll be a first impressions video as well. To start off with, I'll be doing my eyes, and for today's palette, I'll be using the NYX Ultimate Brights. I love this palette because it is really cheap and it is also very pigmented. It intensifies all the pigments so it looks much more bright. Much more bright. Brilliant. Such English.
Much well.
So to prime my lids, I use the Revolution Special Effects white base, and I do look crazy, but the reason I use a white base is because it intensifies all pigment on my eyes. To set that one, I'm going with the Revolution Special Effects white base powder. Firstly, I'll be taking my NYX palette in this shade. I'll be taking my BH Cosmetics No. 3 eye brush. I'll be applying this all over the crease and up to the brow bone. And next, I'll be going in with the orange colour in my NYX Brights palette. I'll be applying that just underneath the yellow. And next, I'll be going in with this pinky red colour. I'm going to darken that one up by going in with this red shade here. And to cut my crease, I'll just be going in with my Pro Artist concealer palette in the shade white. So next I'll be going in with this purple shade. I'm just going back in with the same concealer just to cut the centre of the eye.
Okay.
Then I'll be going with this pink shade in the NYX palette. Now I'll be taking my BH Cosmetics brush in No. 4. And then I'll be going in with my Revolution Love Conquers All palette and just using a bit of the highlight shade to add a bit of shimmer to the lid. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the other eye off camera and then I'll be back. So now that's all complete, I'll finish off my lashes, mascara and brows once I've done my base. So I don't actually have a Drugstore primer, so I'll be going with my Bare Minerals Prime Time today. So it turns out it stopped recording after doing my eyes, so I'll have to redo this all over again. Yay. So, take 2 of this makeup look. So first I'll be taking my Rimmel liquid highlighter in the shade Soho Glow. For foundation, I'll be going in using the Revolution Pro foundation drops. And this is, I also do first impressions, but I've just used it and wiped it off my face. But technically it's still first impressions. So this one says it's medium coverage. And when I did use it 10 minutes ago, yeah, I did have to use this a little bit more, just kind of build up on problematic areas I've got. that actually restrict on me. It's quite a runny formula, so don't wear white like I'm wearing. So I'm going to be taking my NYX buffing brush to buff all this one in. Where it is a medium coverage, you can still see it. You can see liquid highlighter shedding through, which I'm happy about, as with some foundations I've got, they are more full coverage, so it's a bit pointless putting a liquid highlighter on because you can't see it. To contour today, I'm going to be using the Revolution Conceal and Define concealer in the shade C15. This is a little bit too dark for me, so let's see how this turns out. And it does dry down very fast, so I'm only going to do a section at a time. So yeah, I'm probably not going to use this shade again. Definitely going to go and get C14 instead, because it blends out nice. It's a lovely formula, but I look like I've never had of a moisturiser. I'm going to try and buff this in as much as I possibly. Not even going to do my forehead because that's just a no. For my nose, I'm going to go in with my Pro Artist 30 Concealer palette. And I'll be using this one. I feel like I'm having like really bad deja vu after the fact that I've just done this like 5 minutes ago. I had a weird feeling that it wasn't filming. I was like, no, it'll be fine. Because I've turned the monitor around just so I don't keep looking at the monitor, because I've had a lot of feedback about that. And, I don't know, stopped filming after finishing my eyes, so none of my face filmed at all. So if the lighting is going to be a bit different, it's because it's gotten a lot darker when I originally decided to start filming. So it's 20 to 5 and I started filming at 2:30. Yay. And I've still got to edit. Then I'm going to go in with that same palette, but in the shade white, and highlight my nose. For concealer, I'll be going with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is probably one of my favourite concealers I've ever used. And it just covers up everything. Covers up my debt, my bags, my bad decisions from the weekend. You name it, just gets rid of it. So a tip for concealer, if it's not as full coverage as you want it, allow it to dry down just a little bit, because then when you blend it out, it has more of a full coverage result. So I always go in and leave my under eyes the last to blend out, just so that's a slightly bit more full coverage compared to the rest. Try to blend these ashy cheeks away. So next I'll be going in with my Revolution banana powder. Just take a damp sponge and press it into the lid. I'll brush off any excess onto the back of my hand. And then I lightly press it into the skin. Now this powder can be very drying, so a little does go a very long way. It's definitely not a powder that I would bake with, because it would definitely be too dry for me. To contour, I'm going with my Revolution contour palette. and I'll just use a big fluffy brush for this one. Next, I'm going my Profusion small contour brush. I'll use this one to contour my nose. And next, I'll be using my Revolution Pro Regeneration palette, and I'll be taking the shades Underdog and Daydream, and I'll be using this as my blush. Then I'll be going back in and taking those same colours and adding a little bit of Exclusive, the purple shade, and doing that on the tip of my nose. I don't know why I do it, but I just kind of like the most sun-kissed look. But I also really like the purpley hues that it leaves my nose, even though most people probably think it's really weird. But I'm not most people. Today has been the worst day filming. So much footage has been lost or just not recorded, and I'm not doing it again for a third time. So what I've done that wasn't filmed is I finished off my eyes by sweeping the same red, yellow and pink colour underneath and winged it out. And then rather than using a liquid liner, I just went through the dark purple and angled brush just to kind of darken it, my lash line. And then I stuck on my unicorn lashes, and then I filled in my eyebrows. That's as far as I've got really, and again I'm not really redoing that because it's a pain in the ass. So for my lips, I'm going in with my CYO lip liner in Liner Map. This is like my go-to lip liner. It's what I already use. The amount of times I've fucking applied lip balm today, my lips are still chapped. And with my Rimmel London Oh My Gloss in the shade Snog. The final step is just to add highlight, which is my favourite thing to add. And I go overboard, so why not? So the highlight I'm using today is my Revolution Love Conquers All, and then I'm using the highlight shade in the middle. And to apply this, I'll use my BH Cosmetics eye brush number 2. And to finish off, I'm just going to be using my NYX setting spray, the dewy finish. So this is the finished look. I know it's probably not the best video I've done, purely because of all the issues I've had today. And hopefully, in the next video, I won't have any issues of filming, and hopefully it actually does record next time. The lighting might be quite off today because I started this video at 2 o'clock and it's now 6, purely because of how everything went wrong. I've had to redo it multiple times, which is annoying. But I did order a ring light that should have been here last Wednesday, and it's still not here. So I've had to contact the person I brought it off, and another one should be on the way. So hopefully by the end of the week I'll have better lighting so I can film all day rather than just in like the 2 hours that it's light during daytime. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.